John Calipari says no to the NBA. Calipari quoted in this tweet here. Calipari admits NBA teams came after him, offered him significantly more money, but he came back. It kind of tells you where my mind is. Ray Crawford here with our college basketball analyst Jordan Cornette, and according to reports, Calipari was in deep negotiations with the Cleveland Cavaliers as late as last week for a deal reportedly 7 years, $60 million. JC, he turned that down to return to Kentucky where he got a new deal as well. Good move or bad move?
I think it's a good move. I think this guy is a guy who has the ability, a lot of people don't have the scenario or situation that Calipari's in. He can decide where he wants to be comfortably. I mean, the guy's getting paid $52 million by Kentucky. That's $52 million. So when it says you said no to $60 million, okay, that's great. But you're falling back on $52 million. And when you think about it, this guy could go down as one of the all-time great coaches to ever coach in college. There's going to be statues built of him in Lexington. So this guy's having great success there. He's finally figured out that model, the one and dones. Now he's convincing some of these guys to stay, like the Harrison twins and others. And I think he knows he can build something really special in Lexington. And then when the right situation comes, then he leaves. But he just doesn't believe it's Cleveland, and I respect him. But he will go to the NBA at one point, just not yet.
Again, according to those reports, Cavs owner Dan Gilbert also trying to work out a deal where he'd be the president and coach, meaning he'd have a lot of say on the roster, including the #1 overall pick later this month.
Situation with the
Which
Nets.
Roster is better, though? The one he's got at Kentucky, the one in Cleveland?
Well, I hate when people do this, when you've got a really good college team and you got a professional team that's struggling. But Cleveland is pretty good. You look at the 5 versus the 5 right there, and Cleveland gets the advantage. But when you look at Kentucky's roster, keep in mind, there's about 3 or 4 NBA guys that are coming off the bench. So they got a few in the chamber, and that's what makes Kentucky really special. Maybe they're not as good as Cleveland with the 5-5, but they've got 8 or 9 guys that probably could compete with the Cavs. But the fact that we're having this discussion lets you know just how good that Kentucky team is that John Calipari is going to be coaching this year.
Kids love going there, too. 5 of the last 6 years, he said the #1 recruiting class, according to Scout.com. One guy, though, he did not get, Shabazz Napier, who ended up winning the national championship with UConn. What kind of player will he be at the next level? Who does he compare to? A former Husky, says Jordan Cornette. Check out the video on CampusInsiders.com.